Oh man. So we were before you jumped on Vinyl Richie. Cosmic and I were talking about the Nomads. You dig them?
I
Swedish
know
garage.
of them, but I've never heard their album. They're from like
Yeah,
Northern Europe or something, is it?
yeah. I think they're Swedish. We decided
Yeah.
we're gonna call them that.
Yeah, it's
Um,
all the same. For us Yanks, Sweden, Switzerland,
yeah,
it's all the same fucking thing.
but yeah, I reckon you dig it. Like their '80s stuff in particular is really cool. And
Yeah,
there's a
I know
good
I would
comp.
dig it. Some of
Yeah,
those 80s garage bands, they did it better than the original 60s
yeah.
bands.
Well, this is good. This is a comp of like all of their. This is on Bang Records. It's fucking huge. It's what is that? 1, 2, 3 record set of like 1981 to 93. So probably
Nice.
all their best stuff. It's really cool.
That record that I showed you, Ben, that I just got a couple days
With that cover.
Nomads was I don't have it handy here, or I would show it, but
Does that open up three-way or what? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it.
cool. Some good
Wow.
picks.
Great.
So
band.
is that a good retrospective if you want to just get one record, or do you
I
recommend
reckon.
that debut?
Yeah. Tough. I think I have a soft spot for the debut because I've known it longer, kind of thing. Yeah. But
That's what I figured you'd say.
yeah.
Does it got 5 years ahead of my time on that in that comp there? Not Outburst.
The big one. Yeah, second track.
Yeah, they do a pretty cool version of that.
Yeah.
They did it before the Cramps did it even.
Yeah, like they do it. There's a few which
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I would bet money on it.
The Cramps did it like in 1981.
It's around the same,
but it wasn't released.
So I would say
the Cramps were like in a limbo. They couldn't release anything under the name the Cramps because IRS Records had the rights. It was kind of like the same thing with Black Flag at the same time, like from 80 to 82, 83. They couldn't release anything. So the only things that the Cramps released during those years was those two comps,
I mean, I can't say 100% certainty, but I would lean in that direction. I'm pretty sure I read it, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's probably pretty similar time.
I read that Kid Congo book, his autobiography, and he said that when he joined the Cramps, it was like a cult. They like he said that, but he said a groovy cult. But they controlled everything. Like you have to dress a certain way. You can't be like. He's like even when he was on his downtime outside of the Cramps, it's like you can never be caught out not looking cool, like sort of thing. They really had a tight noose on him, and he was like, I loved it, but it was a bit restrictive. And I think it was kind of during that period where he ended up back with Jeffrey Lee Pierce.
Yeah.
Because they
couldn't do anything.
Bassists and drummers quite a bit because it's probably a strict regimen.
Well, they didn't have a bassist until that Elvis record, that Date with Elvis.
And because it'd always be another guitarist. Like
two guitarists. And then that
Brian Gregory was the first one, wasn't he?
Yeah. And then Kid Congo Powers, and then he left. And then they did that Date with Elvis, and Poison Ivy did all the guitars and all the bass on that.
That's a great album.
Yeah, it's a really good sounding album. What is that? Up Your Ass or Apra? What is that one song? That is so cool, dude. It's such a good psychedelic song.
Where is it?
Abracadabra Ass. I could pull it, but
that one.
Yeah. What's the first song on side 1? I think.
How far can go too far?
No, it's not that one. It starts with an A.
Starts with an A. Hot Pearl Snatch.
Can your pussy do the dog?
That's on there. Can your pussy do the dog?
Yeah, that's a good
one. The one that Poison Ivy sings that you're talking about?
I'm not sure. I don't know if she sings on it.
What are you thinking of?
something with ass in it, like I kick your ass, or so, I can't remember the name of it. But
Yeah. Anyway, I will. This is probably really good viewing for people. Me just.
Yeah, this is horrible. It's time to shut this one down.
we actually already talked about the Cramps on all these stories in an earlier edition of this.
That's all right. They're worth.
Are we
talking
still
about.
recording? Yeah, we
Yep.
are. Yeah, the Cramps were great live, dude. I remember like in the 70s, I had heard their record, and I thought nothing really special at all, you know. And then I think it was like the winter. It was either December 79 or January 1980. We went to go see him at the Roxy. And I was blown fucking away, man. They came out, and I think the first song was TV Set.
Mm.
And that Brian Gregory's guitar solo, it was all distorted noise. And it was like, I had never heard or seen anything like it before. And I go, wow, these guys are amazing. And yeah, I was hooked from then on.
Cool. Yeah,
They always put on a good show. They used to do shows in LA on Halloween. And like the first Halloween show, they didn't have an opening band, but they showed that Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the movie. And then after that, they came on and did a set. That was with Kid Congo Powers. He was good too. He had charisma too.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
His band are great. The Kid Congo and the Pink Monkey bands. They're Pink Monkey Birds. They're called. They're really good live band. He's got like an awesome drummer, and the guy who plays again 2 guitars. He plays all the slide stuff, and the other guy who plays the rhythm guitar. He's like the man just holding it down. He was awesome. And Mick Harvey from the Bad Seeds played bass with him the last time I saw him. Really, really good. Yeah, they've come out here a few times now. They've always been really good. Like if you just love that like garage rock shit, and he chucks in a few Gun Clubs and Cramp songs as well, which is cool. Yeah, really, really good.
You know, before we go, I got a question. Where are you at, Cosmic? You're like in a dungeon now. You're not in your usual.
I'm in our living room.
Oh, okay.
Sitting in front of the fireplace. I just have the phone tilted up though, so because I didn't have enough stuff to stack my phone up to make it even.
I got my phone on 3 shoe boxes.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to comment about your like compilation videos that you've been putting out with all the like little weird like moments throughout the years.
I'm done with that.
They're friggin' great. And I meant there was one where you knocked your camera completely.
That wasn't too long ago. That one where you.
Yeah, that one. I've done that. Like that's happened to me several times. There was one time I thought it was my video of records that were banned, because I remember showing the Exploited, the Jesus one. Jesus is, what is it called? Whatever. Jesus is dead or something. And as soon as I said Jesus is dead, the camera went like it was like some kind of fucking sign. Like, oh shit! But I couldn't find it.
Spiritual interference.
Yeah.
Love that shit. Got to leave that in.
I've been wanting to do a video like that, but well, the Perch anyway has been kind of telling me to do one of those. He'd put it together, but I just keep forgetting about it and just doing my own thing. So, but I could probably find some moments that would probably be pretty funny.
Yeah. I got to be honest. When you first started doing those, I was a bit worried for your welfare, because I was like, this is not like him. He's getting all nostalgic. Is he gonna like announce to us that he's only got a month to live or something like that?
Are you talking about?
I just did it out of fun, you know. It's just...
I was highly entertained.
Yeah. There was a lot more of you topless than I expected.
You know, the one where I take my shirt off?
Yeah.
there was a guy that he used to comment on all my channels, and there was like this right-wing conservative dude. I can't remember the name now, and he would do that. He would take his shirt off. I'm real. He told me, you got to make a video and do that. So I was like trying to impersonate this right-wing
Oh,
conservative guy when I
okay.
made that.
That's funny.
That was awesome.
Alex Jones. It was
Ah,
Alex
yeah.
Jones.
I know that name. And the
Yeah,
one where you're wearing like the sparkly jacket with nothing underneath.
Yeah.
I'd wear that jacket.
That was great. It was great. I love that shit.
Too funny.
So you're done with them, you reckon?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna do them, but then you know what's funny is I saw all these people talking about the Beatles anthology records coming, anthology 4's coming out, and I was thinking, man, this is bullshit, you know. And I had been thinking about I should do a collection of just bits and bobs from. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna call them the anthology. And I was originally gonna release them on the date that the Beatles released theirs, but I released them a little bit, kind of, one after. Because I thought about it, if I release all 4 on the same day, they're not going to get very many views, you know. But whatever. And because I live for views, subs, views, and likes. I live for that shit, you know.
Yeah. So everybody, remember, like and subscribe to Vinyl Richie.
Yeah. And push that pound sign or whatever.
The pound sign. What's
the pound button or whatever the fuck those youngsters say?
Isn't that Cosmic says pound the button or something?
Yeah, he might be one of them youngsters that does that.
Yeah, I'm a youngster.
I'll take it.
I don't go too crazy on saying, about the sub thing, but
hey, dude, if you're taking what I say serious, you.
No, but
I'm just fucking around.
Get back to some of the times when I've like tried to make it funny, like almost making fun of myself when I first started saying that. But
that's how I took it.
Yeah. Did you hear that Harris Pilton told some story once, which was quite funny? How the one and only when he started it, and it was the only time he ever asked for subs, and after he asked for subs, they went down.
Yeah, that guy's funny.
Oh, he's hilarious.
He's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I had a ball when I did the interview with him, and he was really funny when we did the quiz, on Jack the Vinyl Voyage's quiz. He was really good on that too. It was really funny. It was like me and him got a bit carried away, and poor Jack kept trying to rein it in, and because we were just having a laugh about everything, and he's trying to stay on schedule with his quiz, and I was just like, I don't care if I was just like, I hope I lose, because I was like, how the fuck, if I go into the next round, how are we going to do this? Because I was going to Japan the week after we did that thing. So yeah, I was glad that I didn't make it through to the next round, and to be beaten by Harris. Good dude.
Did he ever do the final one? I didn't see.
Yeah, I think Gav won it, who was one of the first quiz videos he did.
Oh yeah, that guy knows fucking everything, huh? I blanked out, man. Like one of our questions, you had to say what song they did the lyrics, and they did the first verse of the Ramones, Blitzkrieg Bop, and I'm going, man, I know that song, but I couldn't fucking. It's like.
Yeah, I'm shit with lyrics out of context. If they just say them, without the tune, I got no idea.
Yeah, Brian, you used to sing. I don't see how you could do that shit, man. It's hard to remember what you gotta do. It's like,
oh, you mean like to memorize songs and stuff?
Yeah.
I struggled for a little while with that, to be honest. As I got older, anyway. And I figured out I couldn't drink. Before or during a gig or do anything else, because I would for sure forget. like I would have a moment like during a song where I would be almost panicked because I couldn't. So I
Right?
don't ever drank until after the shows or any of that.
I actually did like 3 gigs with this band, and 2 of them were like it was in Burbank, I think, at some recording studio, and there was like 100, maybe 150 people there both times. And then the third gig was at a pizza parlor, and we used to do like covers and that, and I was the singer, and
Of
we did
course.
like what was that? We did like a couple. See, I can't even remember the names of the songs now. We did like a Beatles cover, and I would just fuck up the words, and it didn't matter, you know. But then the
So,
songs that I wrote myself, I could remember those.
so
But the covers,
who
man.
was who was your base your vocal stylings on there, Lionel Richie?
On Vinyl Richie, it was kind of. I don't know. I honestly don't. I don't know because I've never heard how it came out.
Uh,
I don't know.
no, that's perfect. You influence yourself. I
It was
love it.
kind of a. It wasn't like a rah. It was more of a nasally approach, kind of like that.
Like a snotty garage rocker.
Yeah, kind of, but in a punk rock setting. And I mean, some of the songs, if I said the names of the songs that I penned, I would be. They would kick me out of the VC. You know, they were pretty politically incorrect.
Pushing a few buttons.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love to push buttons.
God,
Like
I
one
wish
was like
some of
nuke the
that on.
whales.
Wish you had some footage on film. That would
Yeah, that would have been funny, dude.
Yeah.
But I like the other guys were really good, man. My friend played drums, and he knew the other 2 guys. And but I told him, I go, you know what, we can't pursue this because I have a full-time job that I'm working at minimum 50 hours a week, and it's a good paying job in aerospace, and you know I can't go tour, I can't do any of this shit, you know. So that's why it was after the 3 gigs, you know, I told him, you know, this has been fun, but you know, I'm gonna have to find somebody else because I can't. And hanging with musicians, man, and trying to get up at 5 in the morning to work, the 2 don't really go together too well. That's
What
been my experience.